let's get right to it. Alright. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Scuff is so real. Okay, it should be up and going now. I'll give it a minute. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you hear the music? It's happening! It's happening! Ah! 15 minutes in. You know, there was this big, it was like a technical thing on me. I just had to hit another go live button. So ordinarily, when I go live, I just go live. But this time around, I needed to hit another go live button to actually go live, which I don't usually need to do. Usually I just go live and I'm live and I have to hit the floor running, like just go. But there was another button that I needed to press and I was like, I have the stream key, everything is set, audio is good, like what's going on? But anyways, whatever, it's over, it's done with. This is a lot of anxiety, but I know it's worth it to spend time with you guys. A little bit of stream delay. I just wanted to let you guys know, be transparent, and just, you know, yeah, that is all. It's working now, and that's all that matters, is that I can connect with you guys and spend time with you guys. So, wow, that threw me for a loop. That certainly threw me for a loop. Oh, music is a bit loud? Okay. Let me fix that. But the delay is better than yesterday, so that's positive. Okay, that's good. How's the music now? Music is better? It's there. It's just vaguely there. To create a little ambience. Good enough? Maybe slightly louder? There's no in between. I can only do so much. Yeah. Alright. Alright, that's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I can do. Alright. It's just gonna be there. I'll deal with it. Okay. Alright, perfect. Alright, well, that was quite the adventure. Yeah, now you guys know why I prefer just streaming from a phone. All you have to do is turn it on, point it at your face, and go. But yeah, perk of being in YouTube, right? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. I do feel a little nerve-wracked, so just give me a moment to decompress from that. Like, give me like 5 seconds. Let me just compose myself. Let me just orient myself for you guys, right? Like, I'm taking a mindful step back, right? Kasake, welcome to the stream. We have Antly as well. Takamiya, we got Nimby, we got Potato Dragon. I know Panda's here with us. For second semester. Okay. Sure, yeah. Education's really important. No, this is perfectly fine. You already mentioned this to you, but I'm feeling a lot better today. Yes, you did mention that to me, Antly, which was great. I'm so happy to hear that. And might I ask, as we're, you know, doing our hellos and how are yous as we usually do, Antly, what did you do differently? I mean, I can't say that it was only the mindful body scan, or was it really just the mindful body scan that helped you relax and kind of ease into a better ending of your day and then start of your day? So Panda, hello, it's so good to see you. Welcome. Hi. What are some things that might have contributed to your feeling better? I also did reduce the latency, so things should move a little bit more smoother. Okay, so you slept for a lot longer and better last night. That's good, Antley. That sounds good. Also, Lay, hello. I do think that the stream delay is a little bit better. It should be better. How am I doing? Am I staying hydrated? Yes, I have a cup of warm water here with me. I'm just taking sips as I'm reading everything. Okay. Yeah, I fixed the chat delay. Can you guys tell? Is there more interaction, more quick interaction? I mean, yes, I'm taking my time with like answering certain things, but other than that, oh my god, the scuff. One of these days, you know, yesterday was probably the closest to no scuff, really. It's much better. That's good. It's like a 10-second delay. It's quicker now. That's good. Okay, good. Very nice. Yeah. It's also because I'm taking... Maybe the delay is on me. I'm taking like an extra pause. It's not even 10 seconds now. Come on. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad to hear that the delay is a little bit better. So that's helpful. I have a question for you guys. Just a little... How do you want to say it? Just like kind of asking for your opinion. Do you think it's intimidating? Because I love the engagement and the chatting that we have. I love talking to you guys. Do you think it's intimidating for new people to come into our community, seeing that there's an active mod in the stream chatting? Do you think that's intimidating? Or do you think that makes someone feel safe? For me, if I see like a mod chatting, I feel safe. I'm like, oh snap, like that's great. I don't have to worry about like weird people coming in because there's someone active who could like potentially trim off any like trolling. That's just my opinion, but it does make you feel more comfortable. That's good. Guilty, yeah. And I do want to keep the engagement high as much as possible, but I was just wondering to myself, I was thinking like, is seeing like the moderators chatting, because I love hearing from you guys, right? Does it make you guys feel intimidated? It is a double-edged sword. Oh my god, King is here. Another mod. Yeah. It's all the wrenches here. Yeah, no kidding. I hope it's not intimidating for some of the newer folks trying to integrate themselves. Get wrenched? Yeah, I personally enjoy it. As there's more people coming in, they can kind of, you know, feel their way into the vibes, feel their way into the community and chatting, right? You know what Abe Lincoln said? If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Okay. I don't remember him saying that, but okay, that is a saying. That anyways, I could probably I can't prove he didn't say that. The man's dead. He's been dead. Mod wall critique. Oh yes, you know it, Panda. Quite a saying indeed. Hi, Moral. Moral, mod more people, make the chat all wrenches. I might have modded a few too many people from the places. Oh my god. Okay, so for Potato Dragon and Moral, do you guys feel intimidated? What mod wall? Hi Moral, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Alright, so we spent like a good 10-15 minutes doing our hellos, how are yous, our greetings, our introductions, right? Not intimidated at all. That's good. I hope it makes you guys feel safe, that there are mods that are actively participating in the community, right? You know these people. Not sure about newbies though, right? Nails on fleek, thank you. I like my nails done in green, let's just say. Moral is not a run-of-the-mill chatter though, for real. Not the banter in chat, oh dear. No, I I'm mindful of it. I mean, I'm aware of people's opinions, and I want to make people feel comfortable tuning in, right? I know you can just give anyone a wrench. I just wouldn't know who to take the wrench away from. Because I feel like you guys all have a good sense of what is appropriate. And I think that's really important. And it can be from different perspectives, right? And we have a small community, so it is what it is. Just keep it how it is. All right, if you guys are okay with it, I'm down for wrenches. You intimidate others by your speed clipping presence. Yeah, no. Potato, if we gave you a wrench, you would be like so intimidating. Oh my god. I don't even want to think about it. With the clipping and the modding, everyone get wrenches. Wrenches are power. Ah. Wrench power. Potato is reputable, for real. Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I'm comfortable. As more people come in, they'll dilute the wrenches if they so dare. If they so dare to dilute the wrenches, then so be it. I welcome others. So we have Potato and Takamiya and Moral who don't have wrenches, so they can just enjoy the stream as is. Do not dilute me! The wrenches will be diluted. It used to be just you and Panda. Yeah, now it's I added Antly and Lay, cause maybe Lay doesn't necessarily need to have a wrench, but you know, it's there. Get wrenched 2025, let's go. Yeah. It's just in case oh yeah, and yeah, there's more. Yeah, it's just 4. It's really just 4 people. It's just 4 mods. The Great Wrenching Campaign. It's just 4, because I feel like you guys have a good understanding of how the community is, and it can be really helpful. It can be very helpful to moderate the community, how we want things to be, right? But, you know, if you guys kind of overstep your power, then I'll be like, alright, maybe we'll take that wrench away. We'll give you a rubber hammer instead. Oh, Nell and Taryn got wrenches too. Right! Yeah, but, you know, they're busy streaming their own thing, so I'm not too worried. Ready and willing to serve. Let's go. Yeah, no, it should be fine. If people are intimidated by the wrenches, then I will reduce them. But for now, I think they're okay. Yes, I'm glad you understand my boundaries and what I kind of tolerate and what I don't tolerate, right? What's good and what's not. Like being a mod because it gives me good license to call you boss, and I think that's funny. That's cute. That's very endearing. Very, very endearing. Okay, well, so we've had the discussion about, you know, the community, and you never know. I'll just keep it at this. I won't be adding any more mods. No more mods. No more mods. No, this is also like if anything makes you particularly uncomfortable, you are like a valued person. So for the people who are more easygoing, like Takamiya and Panda, you know, so it helps to have. So I only have like four of you guys. That should be enough. That should be okay. Who knows? Maybe I wait, what? Did I do it again? I'm the least helpful person in this community. Takamiya, you're here to enjoy the space and welcome newcomers and be the person without the wrench. I didn't do anything. Yeah, I don't think I did anything this time around. Unless I'm calling you out, if that's what you mean. But there's always that. No, I meant to say you. Yeah, no. Potato and Takamiya don't have wrenches. Panda has been bestowed in honor of a wrench. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For real. Right. Okay, cool. Very nice, very good. Didn't make any mistakes just yet. Not yet anyways. I'm still mindful of that, but I'm not gonna, I refuse to mess up. Yeah, you're allowed to just, you know, be and have fun and relax and be part of the community and help out in your own way. Exactly. Oh boy. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, we can get started with the main content. Yeah. I figured that this might be helpful to get us started on the right foot so that people who join in can feel safe that, like, oh, this is a overly modded chat, but that just means that we mean serious business. We want to make sure that this place is safe and comfortable for people in whatever capacity that means. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. What is that? Miscreants? Ah. That's kind of a big word. I think I know what it means, but let me just look it up. A person who behaves badly in a way that breaks the law. Right. People who misbehave, basically. Yeah, I figured it was something to do with, like, misbehaving or, like, bad behavior. Right. Exactly. See, there you go. Right, Takamiya? A casual. You are an integral part of this community, so very important that not on probation. No, not on probation. Not. He's fine. He's good. Takamiya can breathe freely. He can be ne'er-do-well. Well, probe me you can. What the heck? Who wants to probe you? No one wants to probe you. Okay. That's it's fine. Let's see. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to get the thingy that I set up for you guys. Dun da da da. Please work. Did it work? It is about to work. Alright, there it is. Let me see if I can figure this out a little bit better as we're working things out. I'm gonna condense it a little bit more. Okay, there we go. So you guys can kind of see it. Maybe I should make myself smaller. Let's do that. Oh shoot. So I'll be honest with you, Takamiya. I haven't set up the account yet for the... No, not Takamiya. Antly. Ah, we're off to a bad start. Antly. Antly. Hi, Greenspeed. Good to see you. Antly, I have... Why do you don't dot me? Don't dot me, chat. No, none of that. Don't do that. Don't be... whatever you call that. Don't be... No. You don't need to do that. That's unnecessary. Eclipses, yes. I call it an eclipse. Eclipses. Yeah. Or ellipsis. Why do I take information from Takamiya? He's so like inaccurate. Ellipsis. Thank you. I know the word. I just get it mixed up. Like I have a Nell moment. Ellipsis. Thank you. You called it eclipse the other day. That's not on. Yeah, I know, Antley. Yeah, that's. But he's just not helping. It's the bad influence. Feels bad, man. I just can't have a normal stream. I can never have a normal stream. There's always something going on. There is a disturbing influence, and it's intentionally Takamiya. But anyways, the day I'll be Antley is the day the pigs fly. If something else happens here, everyone is now allowed to call potato, poet, Potter, evergreen. Wait, why Potter? I even call myself potato, dude. I'm just so used to like associating myself as being a potato. Okay. You know, if I were to be really stupid honest with myself, Taka Antley Mia. If I were to be like stupid honest with myself, I think I call to I mix up Antley and Takamiya because I want to include Takamiya more. I want to be inclusive, but I do it subconsciously. I do that to a fault that I basically in my brain I associate Antley with Takamiya. Like I always just think of them together. They're like twins in my brain right now. Like I'm still reading your guys' names, so I should go back to the icons. I should go back to looking at your guys' icons. Yeah, I think part of me feels like I don't call out to Takamiya's name enough. Okay, I won't accept it being twins. Yeah, so but like Antley is so active and like proactive, and so like, you know, like just really a really great community member. And so I low-key kind of wish Takamiya would be the same way, so that's what's happening in my brain. So I'm thinking maybe if I just refer to Takamiya when there's good behavior, he'll slowly pick up on that, you know? You know what I mean? But yeah, no, Antley is Antley. I know who you guys are in my head, but there's like this like subconsciousness that's like overpowering my own brain. Just praying that Takamiya will one day, you know, find the light and continue being, you know, deep down a good boy. That is my pray. That is my prayers. That is what I pray for. Like deep down, Takamiya, I wish you would become a good scholar. A good boy. Literally, green speed the person above you. Yeah. Yeah, so there you go. And see, yeah, Antley here is like a really good boy, like a really good scholar, right? See, we have good boys and good girls, and we want to, you know, we want to be able to spread good influence to others. Oh my god, I'm not gonna watch that clip right now. No, I can't. Yeah, no, you're not gonna. I can't do that. It's so over if I do. My life is just flashing before my eyes. So yeah, that's the mix-up. That's like if I had to get to the origin of why, I think like part of me just feels that like Takamiya would look to Antley as like a role model. And so when I see Antley, I'm thinking, Man, Antly, spread some of your good influence onto Takamiya. You know? So, yeah. Potato as a role model? We'll talk about that when you get some clips on your channel. Potato. You gotta work for that. Alright. Boy, do we love duality. Yin and yang, sun and moon, sword and shield. Boy, oh boy, that's exactly what you guys are. Just... And then there's Potato Dragon, who's like in the middle. He's like wielding you two. He's like the knight in shining armor, wielding the sword and shield. He's like the farmer in the sun and going to sleep when the moon comes out, you know? He's the yin-yang master. By the way, have you guys watched that movie? It's pretty good. I don't wish to be wielded. Alright, alright. The mastermind in the shadows? Yeah. Alright. Well, at least you feel motivated. Yeah. He doesn't go away when the moon comes out. Yeah, no, that's for sure. He operates in his own way. Okay, this is about Poet's unhinged fans or something. What? I don't think they're unhinged. I think you're gravely mistaken. I don't think we're unhinged. We're pretty hinged. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. No, we got our screws nice and locked in, as far as I know, but I don't know. Well cultured is a perfect word. You mean Potato is the mastermind, right? Why? Potato's the mastermind, King. We're tightly screwed. No. I feel like we're a pretty good community. We're still growing. We're still figuring things out. And you know, I do my best to apply a lot of like what I believe and am passionate about, which is like mindfulness and such, towards my community. Kind of like walking the walk. Yeah, we're like a tight-knit community, right? We're close, I would say, on a social level, as opposed to it being oddly parasocial, right? So, yeah, we're pretty stable. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, we're really tame. We're super tame. I don't think I could have it any other way, honestly. Yeah, we're pretty tame, which it might just come with age. You know, like I think our community is of a more stable mindset as opposed to brain rot. Right? I don't know if there's a word for it. I don't know if there's a word for like something synonymous to like stability or like the opposite of brain rot, like besides boomer and whatnot, right? Yeah. I honestly think Green Speed Demon is like losing his mind. I think his mind is just like completely like just disintegrating. It's like slowly but surely all the marbles are rolling away from him and he's just freaking out and he's just trying to desperately grab his marbles, but whatever. It's fine. It's not a big deal. He can just be in his own world if he chooses. We will continue with mindfulness. Yeah, young adults, you are most certainly losing your marbles, green speed demon. It's very, very clear to tell. You are losing your mind, slowly but surely. There's no way to help it. The brain rot's gotten to him. What can we do? Yeah. Well, you need to settle down. Like, literally what the two mods are saying. It does certainly feel like a community of people 25 and plus. Yeah, exactly. For sure. It's mature, but it's not mature in the, like, sexy mature way, like the not safe for work mature. It's mature as in, like, alright guys, get a grip on life. Yes, but the difference with you, Guilty, is that you gather all your marbles and you can, yeah. Are we not sexy? I don't know, man. I don't know how sexy we can be with mindfulness. Yeah, there you go. I'm not even gonna attempt that, but that's bringing some sexiness. Good one, guys. Good one. Okay, we'll get there eventually. We'll get here eventually. We'll get to reading this eventually. We'll be here. In the book, we're actually on we're on page 71. If anyone has the hard copy of the book. Yeah, she do the ooh-woos. What's wrong with ooh-woo? There's nothing wrong with ooh-woo. What is ooh-woo? Like, why is it considered degenerative-ish? Yeah, what's wrong with ooh-woo? What's wrong with ooh-woo? I don't understand. Is there something wrong with ooh-woo? Can we not ooh-woo our way into wholesomeness? So, yeah. Alright. We will ooh-woo our way into embracing mindfulness, okay? 10 times a day, something happens to me like this. Some strengthening throb of amazement, ooh-woo. Some good, sweet, empathetic ping and swell, ooh-woo. This is the first, the wildest, and the wisest thing I know, ooh-woo. That the soul exists and is built entirely of attentiveness, ooh-woo. Poet Mary Oliver, ooh-woo. Discussion of another fan base, hence. Yeah, for sure. Dude, even Takamiya, like, Takamiya's stepping up, bro. Like, that's just like basic etiquette. Wait, what? What? No way, Poet Mary Oliver? Wait, what? What's wrong? What's wrong with Mary Oliver? With the foam reg? Wait, what did I do now? What did I do this time? I'm so confused. Oh. Well, I thought it was just Poet Mary Oliver. Poet? Seriously? Huh. Huh. Okay. What are the odds? I thought I did something wrong again. I was like, did I read the name wrong? It literally says Poet or Poet. Oh god, okay. Gaslighting me into like a panic. Like, oh my god, did I misread? Yeah, exactly! It's the Poet Mary Oliver as opposed to Poet Mary Oliver. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we're having this discussion right now. Oh my goodness. You tried. It almost worked. You had me there for a second. And there's the poetato, me getting my own name mixed up with potato. I will never, with you guys around, nothing is safe. Leave the name puns to Anthony? Yeah, for sure. Okay. Let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Are you mindful or mindful? There's a tremendous difference. In a mindful state, we dwell on past thoughts and chatter, failing to live in the moment. This is often called monkey mind, as we discussed in the last chapter. Mindfulness, on the other hand, is a way of being that we methodically, methodically. You guys can see the transgression. Let me reread that one more time. Mindfulness, on the other hand, is a way of being that we methodically develop through contemplative practices like meditation and yoga. Mindfulness is the non-judgmental awareness or witnessing of the moment and our place in it, also referred to as paying attention on purpose. Training ourselves to be present to and aware of what's going on inside us and around us through a regular mindfulness practice leads to a wide range of benefits that far exceed the practices themselves. Bust out transgression. That was my transgression. Me not knowing how to say a word that I should be able to say. Methodically. Yeah. I'm just thinking method. And then I'm thinking ically? But it's methodically. Pronunciation changes. Yeah, I don't know why. Methodically. I don't know. I don't want to seem too like pretentious either, but it's I don't know what it is. There's like a psychology behind reading big words and streaming that I have yet to tap into. But anyways, training ourselves to be present to and aware of what's going on inside us and around us through a regular mindfulness practice leads to wide-ranging benefits that far exceed the practices themselves. As we become more present to the consciousness-based layer of our being, we make more life-affirming choices. All right. So let me just scroll down. Where is it? There we go. Wait. There we go. Right. Exactly. It's really nerve-wracking for some odd reason. There are certain streamers that are just so elegant and well-versed. It's definitely, there's like a layer of nerves that I have yet to alleviate. It's just barely on the surface, so I can sense that. But anyways, it's fine. In my work, I regularly teach meditation. I also teach mindfulness practice. People often confuse the two. What's the difference? Meditation is dedicated practice that will in part hone our concentration skills as well as develop our ability to observe our compulsive mind and mental chatter without getting caught up in it. See Chapter 7 for more information about meditation. Mindfulness, the accepting awareness of whatever arises in the senses and in the present moment, is when we use the skill we develop while meditating during our non-meditating time. With mindfulness, it's not a matter of what's happening, but how we relate to what's happening. We're mindful of everything that arises in the senses: joy and sorrow, pleasure and pain, beauty and ugliness, peace and chaos. Let me just scroll down so that you guys can continue reading with me. Okay. With mindfulness, it's not a matter of what's happening, but how we relate to what's happening. We're mindful of everything that arises in the senses: joy and sorrow, pleasure and pain, beauty and ugliness, peace and chaos. Mindfulness helps us to break out of our well-worn habitual reactions so we can see everything anew. The experience of mindfulness is vibrant, electrifying, enlivening. Any stale perceptions or limiting reactions have no place in one's mindfulness practice. Beginner's mind is an elemental part of this. See chapter 5. Have you guys heard of beginner's mind? Beginner's mind is an elemental part of mindfulness, and you can kind of practice beginner's mind. Beginner's mind is, like, in a nutshell, is basically, in like summary, is seeing something. So you could be an expert in your field. You could be in a field for like X amount of years, but you can still approach situations with beginner's mind. It's not a childhood thing, it's a perspective. So instead of viewing things like as the same old, you view it as though it's something new. Like it's like the first time you're experiencing it again. That's like one way to see beginner's mind. I'm pretty good at beginner's mind because I'm a potato, but it helps, right? You just approach problems from like as if you're like someone who's new, even though you're not. But through beginner's mind, you can kind of tap into solutions that you ordinarily wouldn't see because you're so used to it, right? Because you're a veteran. But if you take a step back, like, can you imagine what it feels like to be like brand new to something again? It's that mindset, that curiosity, that willingness to give it your all, that eagerness to like do your best, that enthusiasm to want to see things for the first time is beginner's mind. That's one way to think of beginner's mind. And it's like this innocence, it's like this purity that you can cultivate. It doesn't mean that you don't know any better. You're working with what you know, but you're just approaching the problem with a different perspective. So for example, if you have an illness, instead of thinking, man, I am this illness, you can approach it with beginner's mind and say, you know what? I am handling this with a fresh start. Every day is a new adventure to remedy this illness of mine, right? It's like an attitude shift. You can even think of it like that. Okay, so we'll continue. Starting right here where the mouse is. Many of us strive to be mindful in all our activities, but can be quite the challenge, right? Most of the day, we're following our minds wherever they lead us, juggling a wide variety of stimuli, multitasking, dwelling on the past, stressing about the future, telling ourselves stories that aren't true, and so on. Our dedicated practice of meditation hones our skill and adeptness at being more present, more mindful. We practice to thrive or excel in so many facets of our lives, be it relationships, work, school, sports. Meditation is the practice for becoming more mindful, whatever our endeavors. Let me scroll down for you guys. So we are right here in the middle of this paragraph or towards the end. Where is it? I'm gonna find it in my book. Meditation is the practice for becoming more mindful whatever our endeavors. When you are fully and non-judgmentally engaged with the present moment instead of following the mind's distracting thoughts, it increases your appreciation and gratitude for everything you do. Right, so you're not judging, you're appreciating, you're accepting, you're not following your distracting mind's thoughts or train of thoughts or negative thinking. Right? You're not following the negative tangent. You're being in the present moment, appreciating things for what they are. Alright, let's see. Let me see something. Okay, here we go. We're right here on that last paragraph, just before the orange text. Meditation is by far the most important practice for preventing the mind from controlling us. It empowers us to maintain responsibility for our peace and personal happiness. The more practiced you become through your meditation practice to mindfully live in the moment, the closer you come to living it as a new way of being. And yes, eventually you'll be able to live it 24/7 and 365 days a year. Okay, so we're diving into our depths. Mindfulness versus mindlessness. You can think of mindfulness as a combat, like combating brain rot, right? So I don't know about you guys, but brain rot content is essentially junk food for the brain. It reduces your ability to concentrate. There's no substance, there's no wisdom, there's no knowledge to be gained. It's pure sugar for no reason. It's just junk food for the brain, really. Right. So there's no nutritional value to, you're not gaining anything except just a cheap laugh. But you can also have more, like, you don't really develop a sense of humor. It's just like a cheap laugh, right? It's not clever or witty. It's just very, dare I say, dumb, right? Sure, it's cute and amusing, but it doesn't reflect our values. It doesn't reflect our values. It doesn't reflect skillfulness. It doesn't reflect wisdom or knowledge in any sense. There's no critical, there's no substance. Exactly. So as Leonard Cohen said, if you don't become the ocean, you'll be seasick every day. When we live on the surface of life, we allow our inner state to depend on outer circumstances, however erratic they may be. Navigating life in this way can be exhausting and even sickening us. Know that storms will come to roll in throughout life, creating instability. When we consciously live our lives from our depths, the layer of our being that is pure consciousness, we flow through life with the understanding that the present moment is all we have and things are happening just as they should, right here and right now. So how do we do it? We use every experience we encounter to build more mindfulness into our lives, which ultimately grounds us in our true nature, our true essence of heart-centered love and connectedness to the whole of creation. So how do we do it? We use every practice we encounter to build more mindfulness into our lives. Right here. Yes. We will only find this in the present moment, the only moment that is guaranteed to us. There is a wonderful saying about this from A.A. Milne? Is it Milne? A.A. Milne, author of Winnie the Pooh, who writes, "Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift." That's why we call it the present. Very clever, very cute. I never know how to pronounce that. Milne? Milne? Is it French? Yeah, I have no idea. Not sure. But author of Winnie the Pooh. So, there we go. That's a common quote. Milne or Milne. Milne, maybe. Maybe Milne. Yeah. I was thinking Milne, but it's okay. Here we are. As we grow, our presence and ability to live from the calm, centered layer of our souls, we will still have to navigate the circumstances and people around us. So pause. Even though we learn to live from the center of our being, from the calmness of our own peace, that doesn't mean that we don't deal with hardships or difficulties. Yes, we still deal with our ailments, but we approach it differently. We find solutions that work for us, right? Without being disturbed by the challenges that we face. So, as we grow our presence and ability to live from the calm, centered layer of our souls, we will still have to navigate the circumstances and people around us. That will never change. But as we show up and get better at being in the moment, the opportunities to practice allow us to become master navigators throughout our lives, managing stress, maintaining our sense of equanimity, and resilience, and our passion for life, and naturally creating wholeness in mind, body, and soul. The philosopher, Pascal, said, There is pleasure in being in a ship beaten about by a storm when we are sure that it will not founder. Exquisitely present and grounded in spirit, we become a vessel that will not founder as it carries us through life. Equanimity. It's like being equal, being balanced, right? I could look up a proper definition of it. Let's see. Equanimity is a state of mental stability and composure that is not disturbed by emotions, pain, or other things that might cause others to lose their balance. Equanimity is a habit of the mind that is rarely disturbed under great strain or, stress. Equanimity is mental calmness, composure, and evenness of temper, especially in a difficult situation. Right. Okay, let's see. Where are we? We are becoming the witness. Let's see if I can do. There we go. Perfect. Oh, sure. I don't mind. I can do that. Let me do that right now. Okay. It should be a little bit more quieter. Or I can just completely take out the music. Yeah, let's take out the music. 'Cause that's as low as I can make it. Oh, it feels louder? Okay, I'll just turn it off. Yeah, no, I sometimes like to read in the quiet. Yeah. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I like to read in the quiet. I like to read in like quiet spaces. So like libraries, cafes with a little bit of like background sound, but like not like too much music. The music was mostly for you guys. So, we'll try it this way and see if it's a little bit better to concentrate and focus. Yeah. I think it'll be a little bit better for folks who struggle with concentrating. But you guys are doing really good so far, paying attention, listening. So the next part in this chapter is titled Becoming the Witness. When Buddha was asked, "What do you and your followers practice?" he answered, "We sit, we walk, we eat." Perplexed, the questioner asked, "Doesn't everyone sit, walk, and eat?" That's cute, Takamiya. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, for sure. I actually read a lot better when it's quieter. I retain the information a little bit better. So, yeah. No problem, not a big deal. It's hard to adjust the sound because there's only a few presets. Like it won't go in between the marker. So, yeah. All right, we will continue starting from here. Let's see. So, perplexed, the questioner asked, "Doesn't everyone sit, walk, and eat?" "Yes," replied Buddha, "but when we sit, we know we're sitting. When we walk, we know we're walking. When we eat, we know we're eating." This parable is the heart of mindfulness in our lives, the witnessing of the present moment and our place in it, often referred to as paying attention on purpose. We accept this moment as it is without judgment. When we learn to focus on the here and now and move through it without getting caught up in circular thinking, future worries, and past regrets. Heaven is here where we are, and we devote our souls to the minuete of our daily lives. Wait, there's a I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Where is it? Minute? Is it just minute? It's Is that how is it minute? What's with the AE at the end? Is that how you spell minute? Minutia? Really? I've never heard this word before. Let me minutia. Oh. Hold on, let me look up what this means really quick. That is a new word for me. It's minute details. The small, precise, or trivial details of something.
Minutiae.
Minutiae. Did you guys hear the minutiae? Minutiae. Okay, that's a minutiae. That is a new word for me. I barely minutiae. Okay, whatever. I don't know if I'll remember that. I was thinking like minute, but okay. Where are we? Oh, let me get back to where we are. Emily is oddly competitive when it comes to pronunciation. That scared you a little? Sorry, was that too loud? That was the getting jump scared by minutiae. All right. Heaven is here where we are, and we devote our souls to the minutiae of our daily lives. Whether you're eating a meal, washing dishes, brushing your teeth, making love, sitting in a traffic jam, working hard at the office, navigating a difficult relationship, or caring for an ailing loved one, be aware of all the elements of the experience. What are the facts? How did you feel? How did you react? All parts of the experience and your perception of it can impact your mind, body, health in profound ways. Uh-huh. It was a jump scare for sure. You're an English guy? For real, for real. It's all good. No, it's helpful. I'm learning how to pronounce big words. Let's go! I would not have used that word, but sure. Really? But that is Google Translate's pronunciation. Here, let me look up another way. Let me see. Menu Pronunciation. They're probably wrong. Hold on. I don't know how to decrease the sound.
Minutia.
Oh, there.
Minutia.
Is it this one? Minutia? That was one that was recommended. Minutia. I think that was one of the minutia. Pretty much. This is a little bit better.
Minutia.
American pronunciation. Let's see the British pronunciation.
Minutiae.
Minutiae. Okay, that's the British pronunciation.
Minutiae.
Minutiae. Of course it's them. It's always them. It's always the British. It means it's a noun. A noun that means the small, precise, or trivial details of something. That's what minutiae.
Minutiae.
I don't know. I don't know if I'll remember this. I'll still look at it and be like, what the heck is this word? Minutiae. Okay. I don't know if I can ingrain this in my brain, but I've tried. I have definitely, most definitely tried. I mean, taking notes right now. I don't even know if there's any way of applying this word. Like, how could I use minutiae in a word, like, or in a sentence? How could I use that word in a sentence? Oh, don't sweat the minutiae. Don't sweat the details. Don't worry about the minutiae. Oh, it's just the minutiae. It's just a small tedious detail. It's minutiae. Minutia. Oh, minutia. Why does this sound like a Neopet? Even if I do, the people I'm talking to would think you're okay for using difficult words. For sure. That's how I feel as well, Takamiya. That you just use these like big pompous words and you just kind of sound like a freaking stick in the mud. I mean, you sound intelligent, but also kind of like, oh, manure. Sorry, I just had to get that out of my system. Minutia. No, Antly, for you, because you're helping us understand big words. It's like you're very kind and you're teaching us. But like if you were to just come into chat and start throwing these words at us that are like not very colloquial, not very casual, yeah, I would be kind of upset. I'd be like, what is this guy talking about? I have to look up every other word he's saying. Minutia. It's not fair, it's just how you talk. Okay, well maybe we can get bigger brains from interacting with you, and yeah. I don't think I've ever heard this word before, ever. I don't think I've ever read it anywhere. I'm trying to think like where I would have read this word, but it's not, it's not something that I would particularly find myself reading. But here we are, reading big words. Okay, so where are we? We're right here. Minutia of our daily lives. Whether you're eating a meal, washing dishes, brushing your teeth. Oh no, we already read this one. New useless words acquired. Yes. Okay, I skipped to the bottom of the paragraph. It's over here. Right. All parts of the experience and your perception of it can impact your mind-body health in profound ways. Here we are. This is where we left off at. Yes, mindfulness enhances your appreciation of the simplest as well as the most profound of everyday experiences. Each moment becomes sacred. Each moment becomes an opportunity to focus attention on healing, life-affirming choices. When mindful, we stop resisting life and let moments arise as they are without labeling them. Okay. So that's what's happening. Okay, no worries. Each moment becomes sacred. Each moment becomes an opportunity to focus attention on healing, life-affirming choices. All right, so moving up right here. When mindful, we stop resisting life and let moments arise as they are without labeling them. When we're not mindful, life becomes less satisfying. You're usually somewhere else, wondering what's missing, but in fact, you're what's missing. As modern wise men say, life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. Imagine being with a group of friends as a beautiful sunset unfolds. Everyone except you feels the glorious view. You're busy with your thoughts from the day, plans for tomorrow, your phone, and so on. Rather than observing the sunset, you've let the moment's richness pass you by. Okay, so I'm going to scroll to the last paragraph. Let me close some of these. Start right here. Going to the village wise men. Yeah, I don't know who or what it's referring to, but there's no quote or anything. Let me see. As modern wise men say, huh? I don't know. That's an interesting one. All right, continuing. In a balanced life, mindfulness prevents the fabric of our lives, a series of moments, from rushing past in a blur. Rather, we learn to savor each moment, much as we did as children, when the days and moments seem deliciously long. Remember those? As adults, we're in our heads making store and to-do lists, while children are ever present to what's happening right here and right now. For example, we might go into the yard and think, that grass really needs cutting, or we need rain, or I need to wash the windows. A young child will excitedly point to the sky and say, hey, look at that cloud, it looks like a dog. Or come over here and look at this ant, he's carrying a piece of dirt that looks like a boulder. Or while washing dishes, your mind is everywhere but on the experience at hand. Whereas a child might say, look at those bubbles, watch them sparkle, they're fun. You get the idea? Mindfulness encourages us to connect with our inner child. Mindfulness will allow you to explore how the bubbles feel, how they pop when they hit the water, the way they shine in the kitchen light. We can then experience our lives with exuberance and joy. This is the epitome of mindful curiosity. Our pet companions are also excellent teachers. Let me scroll down for you guys. Our pet companions are also excellent teachers. It never fails to amaze me how present our dogs are on our walks, for example. They may smell a blade of grass for a minute, running their nose up and down all sides while sniffing. There is a universe in that blade of grass, and by golly, they're experiencing it. Or they'll gaze at the hawk soaring overhead on the tailwinds until it's no longer in view. I, in turn, stop and gaze with them, reminding myself to be here now. Again, they are excellent teachers. There's no agenda there other than pure attention and enjoyment in the moment. And by the way, this would also very much be our modus operandi. I always pronounce it modus operandi, but I think it's modus operandi, right? Yeah. It's operandi, yeah. And by the way, this would also very much be our modus operandi in less inspired moments, difficult, painful, dissonant, chaotic moments to make them lessons or blessings, bless-ons. The realization that our suffering, pain, and challenges are both lessons and blessings that we may learn from. When we are mindful, we don't try to push these feelings away, but rather sit with and experience them before intending to release them. We don't judge, label, or identify with them. We just watch these fleeting thoughts come and go. And through it all, unconditionally love yourself, wounds, scars, warts, and all. Each time we unabashedly show up to our essence in this way, we're living, breathing, and expanding into higher vibratory realms of existence where our light becomes stronger and undeniable. Our wounds and scars can always function as openings to spirit if we allow this to happen. Truly, as one of my favorite poets, Rumi, said, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." Mindfulness allows for this sacred experience to unfold. Oh, it's Latin. Got it. Okay. Modus operandi is Latin. Okay. That's why. Let's see. Where did I gotta scroll down for you guys? Right there. Starting at the top. If you're fully present as each moment unfolds, your life changes dramatically with the potential to become vibrant and electrifying beyond compare. You see the fullness of what is rather than what's lacking, engendering a profound sense of gratitude. Being fully present also brings with it the knowledge required to make good choices during such stressful situations. Yes, mindfulness encourages you to consciously work with your own stress, pain, illness, and everyday challenges instead of simply stuffing them into your subconscious. With mindfulness, even the most disturbing thoughts, feelings, and experiences can be viewed from a wider perspective as passing events in the mind rather than as us or as necessarily being true. As we become skilled at observing our thoughts, breathing with them, allowing them to happen without judgment, believing, arguing, or interacting with them, the thoughts, we become more accepting of them. This results in less distressing feelings and increases our ability to enjoy our lives. Okay, scrolling up for you guys. Trying to control our thoughts is such a poor use of our energy and time. Rather, let's intend that our thoughts not control us. Practice cultivating awareness of your thoughts, skillfully observing them without getting caught up in their details. As you do this, you learn to interrupt conditioned behavior, the habitual reactivity in our thoughts. Without awareness, Without awareness, the compulsive non-stop dialogue going on in our heads leads to so much emotional reactivity. Observing our thoughts allows us to interpret this process, to learn not to attach to them or get swept away by them. We learn to see our thoughts for what they are, temporary fluctuations of energy and information. They come and go like clouds floating by through the sky. The same holds true for our emotions. When we dwell or wallow in them, our reactive, conditioned response will inevitably kick in. Mindfulness can short-circuit these conditioned responses. I want to take a yellow highlighter right now. I want to pause really quick and I want to highlight this because this is really important. This is very applicable to someone that I'm thinking about right now, and I want to read this passage to them and maybe eventually show them this book. So, with mindfulness, even the most disturbing thoughts, feelings, and experiences can be viewed from a wider perspective. With mindfulness, even the most disturbing thoughts, feelings, and experiences can be viewed from a wider perspective as passing events in the mind. let me take another moment. As we become skilled in observing our thoughts, breathing with them, allowing them to happen without judgment, believing, arguing, or interacting with them, we become more accepting of them. This is also very important. I'm going to highlight this part in my book with a yellow, like a light yellow highlighter. Trying to control our thoughts is a poor use of our energy and time. I think that's a statement that is really important. Let's see. Observing our thoughts allows us to interrupt this process to learn not to attach to them or get swept away by them. We learn to see our thoughts for what they are, temporary fluctuations of energy and information. They come and go like clouds floating by through the sky. The same holds true for our emotions. Mindfulness can short-circuit these conditioned responses. Okay. This was a pretty helpful paragraph, especially if someone is dealing with like difficult or troubling emotions, racing thoughts, or just a lot going on. You can just observe these thoughts. You can think of yourself as like a conduit of these thoughts as opposed to trying to control them. You can just let them flow. Don't necessarily interact with them. Just let them go. You know, it's like closing tabs with your mind. It's like, okay, close. All right, close. All right, let go. All right, that's not important. Okay, not right now. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, pass. You know, like clearing up the bandwidth and just breathing in, hold, breathing out. That is something to work on. That is a New Year's resolution. That is a new goal. That is something to work on for sure. Okay, we will continue reading. Let me see. Where did we leave off at? So many mindlessly go through their days on autopilot. So we are here. Let me close this really quick. So we're right here. Right here. Yeah. But it's true. It's true. So regardless, okay, so you guys have like a debuff, right? You guys have something like attention deficit disorder, where anything distracting can cause your brain to tangent or segue or pull you in different directions, right? And you just want to focus. My question to you, because I don't have ADHD or ADD, but my question is, have you ever just let your thoughts run rampant and then just like check them off like, okay, pass, all right, next, all right, done, all right, okay, all right, done, next, whatever, okay, next, to all of your thoughts? Have you ever done that? All right, when you meditate sometimes? Okay. Is it helpful? Is it helpful to just like breathe in, let go of that thought, breathe out, let go of that thought, breathe in the thought, breathe out, let go of the thought? Okay. Yeah, maybe continue doing that and just let the thought arise and then allow it to just pass through you. Just let it phase out, right? That might be helpful. Just something to consider. Oh. Okay. I see. Yeah, that's a really interesting experience. So I wonder about that. But the issue is that we're often not consciously aware that we're getting sidetracked. I see. Okay, so definitely mindfulness is a more difficult skill to cultivate. Not impossible, but definitely difficult to kind of reel in your thoughts. You sometimes do, but sometimes don't. Okay. Potato says, if I think of something sad or similar things, I can tangent off into thinking worse and worse things. Can cause panic attacks, which definitely aren't fun. For sure, for sure. Okay. Right, so you spiral. What happens is you do this thing where you spiral. Okay. Sounds like a spiraling effect. So I'm assuming that since it happens with negative emotions like sadness, it can probably happen with positive things. So like, do you ever spiral upwards? Like something's like really hype and like really funny and really fun, and then you just spiral upwards, right? Does that ever happen to you guys? Where instead of spiraling and tangent into something like negative, you might be overly stimulated and be enthusiastic. Okay, for amply not sure. All right. So it's easier to go spiraling down than it is to spiral up. It sounds like. I'm trying to think. Okay. Yeah, monkey mind. A lot of people have to deal with that. I see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, definitely want to reel it back in. Try, if you can catch yourself before it gets any worse, try breathing, deep breaths. Try to visualize something positive, like an ocean, a beautiful sunset, a mountain, something nice, right? Mm. Mm-hmm. I see. I see, Takamiya. Potato writes, might be able to spiral upwards. Got good news a couple days ago, and it did make me happy with a lot of things for a while. Okay. Yeah, sounds like that is a possibility. Oh, I see. Okay. Right. Yeah, what was it? We read about it yesterday. The mind body physiology. Everyone has a unique mind body physiology. So, being aware, being in tune with your own mind body physiology can help, can greatly help. Yeah. Okay. So let's continue. We're like up here, right? So I wish I could have a little pointer, but we're right here. So many mindlessly go through their days on autopilot, with the mind's incessant chatter and control dramas creating the perfect breeding ground for stress, anxiety, worry, fear, depression, and self-doubt. Regular mindfulness practice helps us to see our thoughts and emotions for what they are, the constant changing landscape of our mind. The more you practice, the better you'll get at carrying this mindfulness into everyday facets of your life. I really like this sentence. Pause. The more you practice mindfulness and meditation, the better you'll get at carrying this mindfulness into every facet of your life. I do believe that that's true. Having meditated for like 4 to 5 years myself, I do feel like I was able to carry what I picked up from like 4 to 5 years of meditating and then teaching meditation, and talking about meditation for that long, to bring that into like integrating that into like my daily, into like what I do. Your body is very strongly tied to mental state and very sensitive. Okay. Any skill, mindfulness mindfulness meditation takes practice. Yes. Takamiya gaslit themselves into having another voice, the voice of reason, who would go up against what you would say, since you were extremely pessimistic before. Okay. Yeah, visualizing or creating another force is not necessarily gaslighting, Takamiya. It's like you are challenging your pessimism, Takamiya. You're challenging your negativity. I wouldn't say gaslighting. There is a bit of convincing, but you're challenging it, which is actually a technique in that therapists often recommend people to try is that, okay, if you're depressed and you're feeling sad, try to do something opposite of feeling sad. Try to go out for a walk. Try to go meet up with friends. Do something opposite to get to counter, right? To counter, to challenge to do something different from what you feel. So I think that's a really good skill, Takamiya, to have. This time it is Takamiya. So I'm pretty confident I'm addressing the right person. But yeah, personal growth, Antly, personal growth. That is very helpful. You can convince yourself, right? Like, okay, so I'm feeling really pessimistic and kind of down. I'm gonna try to look at things in a more optimistic way to try to counter or reduce the pessimism, right? Instead of giving it power or believing in it. All right. All right. Continuing with where we're at. We're almost there, guys. We are almost at the mindfulness practice, which has a few steps to start. We're almost there. We're making great progress. Okay, so where are we? We're on this paragraph. Okay. And with this, your overall sense of well-being and life satisfaction dramatically improves. The more you practice, the better you'll get at carrying this mindfulness into your everyday life. And with this, your overall sense of well-being and life satisfaction dramatically improve. This is something that I can vouch. I do believe that having spent 4 to 5 years practicing meditation and applying it to different facets of my life, or every facet of my life, I did get an overall higher satisfaction in my life and in what I choose to do and pursue. So yeah. All right, here we are then. We may often be distracted by the persistent needs of the ego, the need for power, control, approval, the need to judge. Spirit doesn't have any of those needs. Spirit just is, right now, in this moment. Let's see. Okay, all right. Meditation, and by extension, mindfulness, connects you to spirit. And when it does, you make the most life-affirming choices for yourself rather than those from learned habits, physical needs, or addictions. For example, consider how you wake up. Do you bolt out of bed and stumble to the shower, barely aware of the time, date, or century? To witness your own morning and nurturing your life force energy, wake up slowly. Make awakening a delightful ritual. Do a bit of yoga, even in bed. Enjoy a moment of meditation. Practice self-massage. So massaging your calf, massaging your arms, waking up to a gentle self-massage. Step in the shower and become one with the water. As you move through your day, greet people in a non-judgmental and compassionate way. Mindfulness will always transform your every moment of every day. So if this is something that's possible for you to apply, then for sure, by all means, you can try it. But if it's too much of a stretch, don't worry about it. It's just the book. Yeah, you're forced to wake up slowly. Same, potato. I'm the same way. Unless there's like a doorbell ringing from like a package that's being received in the morning, I usually am slow to wake up. Otherwise, I would like all the blood rushing to my brain would make me really dizzy, and I really would stumble. So, yep. Okay. Very true. Wow, we made a lot of good progress today. I think we've read a whole chapter almost. Yeah, we've almost read the entire chapter. We are only like one, 2, 3, like 4 or 5 pages away from the next chapter. So that's really good progress. Excellent. Very good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I see. Yeah, everyone's circumstances and habits are different, so do your best to try to integrate whatever you can. But I think I do like this idea of slowly waking up. If you have cramps, like, muscle tension, go ahead and massage that out in the morning. Do a little bit of stretching just as you're waking up so that the blood circulates throughout your body, right? Stretch up and out, your arms above your head. Stretch out your feet and then try to touch your toes even while you're in bed. Try to wiggle yourself awake, do a little bit of stretching, and then start your day. It takes like a minute. you know Takes a minute to stretch overhead, takes a minute to try to touch your toes. So a little bit of stretching like we did, it can go a long way. Mhm. Right. Yeah, understand. And I understand that can make things very difficult. Okay, so we will continue. We will continue. That's what's happened the last few days. Right, except today, right? Today seemed a lot better. So maybe we'll go back to see if that what is it? The classic practice to relieve tension in the mind body physiology was helpful. That's good. Potato Dragon writes, you wake up slowly almost all the time because if you don't, it's a seizure risk. Got it. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Yeah. So we all have different conditions. We're coming from different backgrounds. So, sometimes a set routine is a set routine. My question is, would stretching help after you wake up? Like after you fully woken up, you're brushing your teeth, right? You've brushed your teeth. Can you spend like 1 minute to stretch? Like just lean to the side. You don't even have to touch your toes this time. Just while you're standing, lean to the side, stretch, lean to the other side with your arms overhead, stretch. Kind of roll your shoulders back, roll your neck around, roll your wrists, roll your ankles, right? These are just simple movements. Yeah, definitely try to do that. Yeah, just roll your wrists, especially if you're in front of the computer all day. Roll your wrists, give your forearms a nice massage, right? Because there's probably a lot of like tension there, or like trigger points from working in front of a computer all day. Maybe rolling your ankles, getting a little bit of movement in your feet, wiggling your toes. I know, really simple stuff, right? Really simple stuff. I say this as I'm doing it, but um yeah, just to kind of like tune into your body, being like, oh, okay, so I have my toes, I have my ankles. Okay, yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty good. It's like a quick body scan. It's just a quick body scan. You're just checking in with your toes, checking in with your wrists, checking in with your shoulders, checking in with your neck, right? Because that's where a lot of people hold tension, in their legs, like their calves, in their back, in their neck. These are places in their lower back, right? So try to be mindful and feel if there's any tension around there, and then just try to like stretch it out if you can. Especially in the morning, it's like the first thing you do, so you can kind of get um, accustomed to like, okay, this is how my body feels right in this present moment. And then try it again at night and see, okay, so throughout the day, did I pick up any stressors that are in my body, and to try to move that through and out of our system. It's like a knot. It's like a knot in our system that we don't realize, and it's just there for like days until it gets so bad that we actually feel it. Then by then it's kind of too late. Right? But if we were every day being a little bit mindful, checking in with our body, checking in with ourselves, then we can kind of reduce it or catch that knot before it forms into a painful, stressful, situation for us. That goes for being in tune with our other body parts, like our stomach, or our heart, or if you have like Any other ailments, like you get headaches, right? Maybe try to do things to like, so for example, if you know you get a headache during a really stressful day and you just had a stressful day, what are ways you can try to do, like what are things you can do to try to alleviate some of the stress? Like drink some ginger honey tea, drink some chamomile tea, relax, close your eyes, do some stretching, do listening to something that you like, you know, something to relax, to try to like anticipate getting a headache, which you usually do if you have like a stressful day or like an upset stomach, for example, right? Maybe eating something that's good for your stomach that you know is going to work, like porridge or oatmeal, right? That's going to kind of keep it under control. Maybe it's like if you're emotionally frustrated, what are some things you can do? Maybe you can journal. Maybe you can talk to a friend, check in with somebody, maybe go to a stream that is like really calming to distract yourself from like the emotional distress, right? Be part of a community that can help you like get your mind off of your negativity and try to restructure your perspective in a way that's more constructive and conducive to solutions. Does that make sense? I went on a bit of a ramble there, but it's like because there's so many of you, and each person has like a different and unique circumstance and situation, that I'm trying to think of all the possible like mini solutions that you guys could try, right? So if you have like a stomach ache, then you try this. If you have a headache, you try this. If you have like an emotional unregulated situation at work or something and it's really bothering you, try journaling, right? It's kind of like different pathways and solutions. Okay. Yeah. So it's just something to consider. Again, just trying to think of solutions. We're just brainstorming. Mm-mm. Yeah. It's more of like brainstorming, right? Brainstorming solutions together and what can be applied. So, okay. All right. So that's my tangent. All right, we're almost done with this chapter, which is really good. Let's see. Or like if you have anxiety, what you can do to try to reduce the anxiety before it becomes a full-blown panic attack, right? So like, okay, you had something that was really like a moment or a situation that filled you with a lot of dread and anxiety, and you, as long as you can recognize that, you can take steps to reduce the impact of because you're mindful, you're aware that like, oh man, that was really stressful. I could feel like in ordinary situations, if I wasn't aware of my own anxiety, this would become an anxiety attack for me, or like a panic attack of some kind, right? But because I'm aware and I'm in tune to my body, I'm going to take deep breaths. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to make myself some hot cocoa. I'm going to read a book and listen to some nice music, or just read in the quiet and calm down and de-stress or decompress from that, right? Lots of different solutions for different scenarios. Okay, so there's another scenario that came into mind. It's just the universe telling me to say this. But like if you got into an argument with a sibling, right? Lots of people have siblings. Not everyone does, but some people do. If you're close or not close with your sibling, what can you do to reduce the tension of having had that argument? Yeah, so many different things you can do for different scenarios. Okay, I'm done. I'll continue reading. Just so many things were popping into my brain. It was like I was just getting information from like different sources of in my brain. Yeah, that's good that you get along with your siblings. Then you don't have to worry too much. But not everyone has that luxury. Sometimes it is quite a luxury to be able to get along with your family members, and sometimes there's trauma involved. Sometimes there's other things, right? For sure. Okay, we'll continue then, because that's good. That's good to know. But let's continue with this. Mindfulness cues can help. Right? Mindfulness cues can help. Mindfulness is you paying attention and being present and at peace Our ability to stay with and in the moment is essential to seeing, hearing, learning, and realizing a deeper acceptance of all things. Each day, countless events pulls us off our intention to be in the moment, causing our minds to wander. When you notice your mind wandering, choose a word or phrase to bring you back to the now. That awareness of the moment, whether you are turning on a shower or pulling out your cell phone, takes on a meditative quality in real time. That feeling brings peace. Every time you undertake a small action, take a deep breath. Oxygen fills the body, relaxing the muscles and clearing unnecessary thoughts from your mind. Transitions in your day are the perfect time to reset mindfulness. Say you have to make an important phone call. Sit down, roll your shoulders, and take a few deep breaths. Think about your intentions for the exchange. Smile and dial, right? Smile, kind of trick your mind-body relationship, because there's something to do with like smiling can like trigger certain hormones in your body, like your body thinks it's happy because it's smiling. Anyways, and then you can make that phone call. You'll be amazed at the difference in outcomes than had you rushed the conversation to get on to the next task. By slowing down, you become more available for the exchange. You have given yourself time to process and think, and you have given the other person that same courtesy, increasing the potential for success. Throughout this process, pay attention to your beating heart. That rhythm is your rhythm. If your mind races up the path before your heart, everything is out of rhythm. Your brain is moving too fast and you'll miss something. Get back in sync when this happens. Listen to your heartbeat while taking deep, energizing breaths. Focus your attention on the heartbeat and pairing it with oxygen flow. Just as you may zone out during a telephone call, you also tend to zone out during the daily tasks we all do day in and day out. Showering, driving, eating, sleeping. Every day may feel repetitive. Trust me, it's not. Each day is different by a countless number of variables, even if it's not apparent to the human psyche. Transform the experience by simply being present. Say you are having a morning shower. Focus on the water, how it feels as it hits and flows down your body. Feel the temperature and how it makes your body feel. How does the soap smell on your skin? Does your scalp tingle as you work the shampoo into your scalp? Is it relaxing? By simply registering the sensations of each shower, it becomes a new and wonderful experience. Hi, Present. Hi, Present at Poet Stream. Hello, welcome back. It's good to see you. All right, let's see. What is this? Is this an exercise? So I gotta scroll down for you guys. This one. Okay. So we are here. Mindfulness practice. Though mindfulness takes practice, as with forming any new habit, it can become second nature. Some common wisdom says it takes 20 days to form a new habit, and mindfulness is no exception. Just take that time to witness your thoughts from when you get up in the morning until you go to bed at night. Narrate your day to yourself, good morning, self, and so on. Do so with great interest and enthusiasm. So again, these are just suggestions that you can consider, having positive self-talk to combat negative thinking or to override your many thoughts can be an attempt to ground yourself through positive self-talk or affirmations. Cultivate and practice noticing what gets your attention and what you usually ignore. To paraphrase Jesus, when your attention is Where your attention is, there will your heart be also. If you think about what you paid attention to throughout your day, what did you learn about yourself? What place did love and soulful connection with others have in your day? Would you like to change where you put your attention, time, and concern? These are all important questions for the soul that wants awareness. A more formal approach to mindfulness is through meditation with a particular focus on breathing. Sit in a chair with shoulders relaxed or lie on your back. Keep your spine straight. Focus on every aspect of your breathing, the gentle in and out of air. Follow it with body and mind as it travels up and down the body, each in-breath and out-breath for its full duration, as if you're riding the waves of your own breathing. Let me scroll this down really quick. This is a UNICEF ad. Also, hi Jamie, it's good to see you. Just closing a few ads. How am I doing today? We are doing okay, I believe. In general, I'm doing all right. I think we will probably wrap up after we get to the end of this chapter, which is about 1 or 2 more pages, and then we'll do like the body scan once again and see if we can kind of go through that together. So you're welcome to join us and get comfortable where you're at, whether you're seated at a desk or in front of a computer or lying down in bed or on a yoga mat, on the floor, on a carpet or rug. That's perfectly fine as well. So let's go ahead and continue. Where did we leave off at? For a more formal approach in mindfulness, right here. Oh, you're eating right now. That's okay. No, that's important. Take your time. We're not done yet. Antley, take your time. Breathe. It's okay. No rush. There's still plenty to talk about. You're chilling on the roof? Alright, that sounds nice. Just be careful. Okay, yeah, definitely just take your time. Eating is good. Fill up your belly, make it happy. That's always nice. Gonna actually take a quick break and take a sip of something as well. Just take a sip of this this drink. It's like a lemon lime hydration drink. Oh, you just finished eating. Wonderful. That's good. I hope you had a good dinner. What is everyone eating, actually? Let's just do a... I'm curious. What is Antley eating? What did Panda eat? Yeah, it's a hydration drink. That is what it's called. It's like artificially flavored. It has electrolytes in it. I'm just taste testing it. It has pretty good electrolytes, potassium, magnesium. Great, it's got chloride. Wonderful. Oh, Chinese sticky rice. That sounds really good. Ooh, chicken curry sounds delicious. Was it just drink you got like that? Or was it a powder you had to mix into? It's just a drink, Jamie. It's not a powder. Rice, bean sprouts, and meat. Nothing too interesting. Okay. Sounds like a good dinner. It's Clotho! Hi Clotho, how are you doing? Potato Pigeon is here la. How are you? I'm so happy to see you. Hello! You guys know Clotho, right? Clotho is my colleague and friend from Nexus. So yeah. Oh, you've got a bunch of fancy reservations for dinner for the rest of the week. Okay, that sounds really nice. Aw, thanks. Thanks for being here, Clotho. What brings you here? How are you doing? Now wrench him? No, I think it's okay. I don't need to wrench him. Wrench him! No! We're not gonna wrench him! Oh my goodness, no! No wrenching Clotho, please. Nexans United. Yeah. Man, I haven't checked in with Clotho in a little while. It's so nice to see you. Uh I watched some of your VODs and they're really nice. I saw the Potato Pigeon was streaming, so you wanted to see what's going on. Oh, we're actually reading. Evict, you say? No, 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 it's fine. Wrench. No, no wrench. No wrench. We don't need no wrench. They're Clotho, they're trying to wrench you. They're trying to get a wrench by your name, which means you become like a mod. But that's unnecessary because I have plenty of mods. I have too many mods already. So, yeah, I don't need another wrench. I have plenty of wrenches in the toolkit, in the toolbox. My handy dandy toolbox. Dun 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 dun. It's like Bob the Builder all over again. Anyways, let's see. What do I know about Clotho? Haven't are you getting? Do you feel better? My head is soft and squishy. Have you been feeling better, Clotho? Because I heard that you were kind of under the weather these days. Is that still the case, or did I maybe that was a while ago, or I'm really interested in the VR chat, the 3D model you have. It looks awesome, by the way. Yeah, doing a lot of fun things. Oh, I see. Okay. Understandable. No worries. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, it does take some time to adjust to something new. Oh, you're getting full body tracking before the end of the month? That's awesome. Yeah, I'm actually working on that as well because I want to do exercise streams, Clotho. Part of mental health is exercise and physical health as well. And I don't want to just sit around and play video games for the rest of my life, although that is very enticing. I want to try to encourage folks to do exercise. So Clotho, if you ever want to do an exercise stream together, let's do it. That is my proposal. There, I've done the thing. I've networked. I've networked with my own fellow Nexan. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know if I'll do full body tracking. I'm using something else. Meaning you don't want to do Maple Story 24/7? All right, I actually okay. Do you guys know Maple Story, right? Like the game Maple Story is so cute and so nostalgic, but at the same time, it's like I don't know if like I'm worried about the whole Balrog endurance stream. The like it's we're planning on like 3 or 4 hours of that. And I'm so nervous because I'm like, what are we gonna talk about while we're grinding Balrog? It's just gonna be like dead air, isn't it? Kerning City has your favorite theme? Oh, nice. Oh yeah, great. Thanks, Antley. I love Maple Story. It's just I don't know because there's no jump scares. It's not scary. It's not like anything too crazy. It's just Balrog over and over again. And like, what kind of madman wants to watch that? You get to counter being accused of a TF2 addiction. Oh my god. Holy cow. You know what? Whatever floats your boat, whatever floats your boat, honestly, if that's the case, you'd be there for the suffering. All right, you guys are some kind of weird sadistic. There's like a weird sadomassive, what is it? Whatever that thing is. I can't even pronounce it. Masochism, freaking Nell moment right now. I'm sorry. Now. Meanwhile, me in high school grinding Jester for 8 hours. Crazy. It's not sadomasochism. I just think the delirium of doing that would be funny. Yeah, no. S&M. Thank you. That is some weird S&M. I'm not having a stroke. I'm just struggling with words. Okay, maybe I'm having a stroke. No stroke. You're having a possibly. Okay, you know what? I don't know where I was going with that. But the derailment is real. Okay. So, okay, the jester. I don't believe I ever got to that boss. I don't think so. For Maple Story, it was mostly like me just chatting with my friends that I met online when I was younger, and it was really fun. Good times, good memories. I never really got to do a lot of boss fights or anything like that. So, this will be interesting. I don't know how I feel about 4 hours of grinding Balrog. Like what? Like I don't even know what we're gonna talk about. It's just gonna be like, all right, guys, this is the 30th time we've gone through the same shit again. Oh, Jester isn't a boss. They're just mobs. You grind for levels back then. Oh, okay. I see. I never got to Jesters. I don't even know what level they are, but it sounds pretty high up. I don't even know where I was stuck in back then. I was a priest. Just zone and yap. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be 4 hours of brain numbing grinding. Y'all. Hey, Clotho, do you want to play Maple Story with us again? There's a new there's an event going on where it's like there's a burning server where you level up super fast, like super duper fast. And then anyone else who wants to join us can join us. Oh god. Oh yes. Since you've played Maple Story, it seems like. Clotho, she's dragging you into Balrog hell. You will play 200. Yes, I have. Angelic Buster or something like that. Yeah. Never played Maple Story before. It's free. All you hear is her shouting, "Star Bubble!" Oh, really? Oh my god. I have not played the angelic, I don't know that character's name, but yeah, the magical girl. You can only be a girl. There's no male equivalent. There's only female. But it's really cute. And it's very pink. If you like pink, and if you like cute, magical girls. Yeah. So yeah, I'm playing with Taryn, and I'm possibly playing with Nell as well, if she can, if she has the attention span to grind with us. I'm worried. I'm so worried. Panic setting in. Oh, the vampire character. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm just getting back into Maple Story, and it's like so nostalgic for me. I can't believe that it's still active and going. The Balrog stream. It's not gonna go badly. It's gonna be a stream. I don't know. I need to think about things to talk about, because it's otherwise it's just gonna be us sitting here like, oh, all right, well, time to grind. It's just gonna be quiet. That's my biggest fear, is that we won't have I don't know. It's just gonna be the same thing over and over and over and over again. Yeah, the title screen. For real. Yeah, no, we're definitely I have this like set of cards called emotional conversations that I might like fall back on, and they're going to be like really interesting questions. You said you could yap forever. False advertising. But yapping and gaming at the same time? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Freaking, I space out, you know, when I play games, I space out. I space the heck out so much. Like, I'm just think of it as training. Your face is training. Okay. That's an acid in this case. Now you got this. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We're still gonna go through with it. Training arc. Yap training arc. Oh my goodness. A yap training arc. That's wild. But yeah, Clotho, if you're still tuning in, yeah, you're welcome to join us. And any folks from the community who would like to join us can also join us if you want. Okay. Alright, thanks Clotho. Thank you so much for dropping by. Have a wonderful rest of your day and have a good day at work. Please take care. Yeah. Oyasumi. Oh, actually, it wouldn't be nighttime for you, would it? I wonder if he works a night shift. Alright, everyone say bye to Clotho. Bye, Clotho. Bye bye. Clotho wanted nothing to do with the Balrog and failed. Which spring are? It looks really fun. Okay. I'll check it out. Let me just add that to my search really quick. What is it? Which spring are? Aw, that looks so cute! A story-driven RPG combining elements of simulation, collecting and crafting and battling. Oh, it's on Steam. It looks super cute. Aww. Oh, it's so cute! Story of a witch relentlessly hunted by soldiers and her growth and adventures. Huh, cute. Oh, yeah? Okay. Looks really cute. What is this? Oh, it's just single player. Okay. Alright. Experience the joy of training a young witch and accompanying her on a grand adventure. Ah, so nice. Oh. Yeah, it does look really fun. It does look really cute. Alright, we'll check that out. Read about it and watch it. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. So, we're almost done. We're almost done with the chapter. And then, I can't believe we read a full chapter. That's so amazing. I'm so proud of us. We actually, you know, minimized the derailment and actually got through an entire freaking chapter of this book, like all in one setting, which is great. I mean, yeah, could spend another hour on this, but at the end we will whatchamacallit, do the classic practice to relieve tension, and then wrap up, have any final comments and such, and be on our merry way. Oh my goodness. But it sounds so epic, doesn't it? Balrog endurance stream? It's like, it's so epic. It sounds pretty cool. It's just, can we live up to that? Or are we gonna get squashed by Balrog? I mean, we're strong enough. You know, we have to be, I think, level 190 for it to be like more challenging. Yeah, I think it's possible. It's just quite the grind. So we're giving ourselves 4 days and like about 4 hours each day. GTFO endurance stream never? You mean never, right? Like, hold on, here, let me never. TT. Tee. When? Never. Never ever. Not in a million years. You can't pay me enough to play that game. last Maple Story stream was like 4 hours and could have easily gone on way longer. For real. For real, for real. If it wasn't getting to midnight for everyone on the East Coast. Has it been locked in that I'm doing GTFO? Endurance, let's go. You guys are madness. That is insanity. Okay, I was watching, what's it called? Me Side? Do you know that, what's it, that new game? Me Side? Do you guys know that game? I think it's called Me Side. Yeah, I'm doing Lethal Company. But I was watching Merryweather play Me Side, and it was crazy. It's a crazy game. I would cry in that game. I hated. I don't want to play it. He played it with so much like calmness, and he was so cool about it. But I was just like, nah, man, I'll pass. Like right there, I would have like exited. No, I'm not gonna play Me Side. It was just it's a horror game. Yeah, no, it's like this like dating simulator game where you're trapped in a game and then it gets like spooky and it's like lots of jump scares and such. It's got cute anime girls. It does, until one of them is crazy and tries to kill you or does kill you. Oh boy. Yeah, no, Me Side is so creepy. It's very eerie, and there's certain like oh my god. Wait, what spoilers? No, no, no. I am broken beyond repair when it comes to horror games. I should make that like my end, always my end goal, like a horror game. And that should be like at the highest tier so it's difficult to redeem. So no one ever redeems it. That's my plan. That is my plan. Okay, let's see, where are we at? We're at mindfulness practice. I think we read through this. Oh, no, we didn't. Did we? Oh, well, we'll just reread it again. Alright, I got sidetracked. I got a little bit of a tangent. So. We bestow the title of chicken. I will gladly be. I will take all of the, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I will gladly take the title of chicken. I am pigeon, chicken, poet, chicken, evergreen. I will take it. I am roasty, toasty, tasty. I am a rosary chicken. Bark! Right after saying how proud that we got a chapter done without much tangenting, right? You prefer the title of baby? Poet chicken evergreen? Oh my god! I will take it. I will take it, and I will accept my fate as a chicken. Potato chicken. I am delicious. I am delicious. Oh, I mean, welcome. They're calling me a chicken because I won't play horror games, but I'd rather be, sticks and stones, guys. Sticks and stones. Who's chicken? It's you! I am perfectly fine with this. Good luck putting me in a chicken suit. That's never gonna happen. I'm not gonna be in a chicken suit. Only Takamiya has that power, but oh boy. I'm getting roasted. Getting roasted by my chat. Just imagine the sleepers as words. Then they won't scare you because words can never hurt you. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, too bad it doesn't work like that. Roasted chicken is definitely better than roasted pigeon. You know, I've never had roasted pigeon, but a good roasted turkey or chicken is pretty good. So, all right, all right. We're almost done, guys. We're almost at the finish line. Let's do this. We have made so much good progress. Well, I heard pigeon is a little bit more like it's less tender, maybe more gamey or something like that. I've never had it, but probably tastes similar to chicken. All right. Okay. All right, let's get back to it. Wait, I heard pigeon tastes like this. Yeah. Okay. 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 I'm good. I'm good. Good. Good re-railing, boss. Okay. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. I wanted to finish that thought. Okay. Mindfulness practice, guys. Mindfulness practice. We're going to reel it back into mindfulness practice. All right, because we're mindful here. We're thoughtful. Though mindfulness takes practice, as we all know, as with forming any new habit, it can become second nature. Some common wisdom says it takes 20 days to form a new habit, and mindfulness is no exception. Just take that time to witness your thoughts from when you get up in the morning until you go to bed at night. Narrate your day to yourself. Good morning, self, and so on. Do so with great interest and enthusiasm. So that's one way to get started with mindfulness, is like to have like a conversation with yourself, right? Develop habits where you're like talking to yourself and like pointing out like, oh, I'm being very judgmental, or oh, I feel this way, or oh, this is what I'm experiencing right now, or oh, I can feel my heart racing, or oh, my hands are getting sweaty because I'm nervous, or whatever, right? Cultivate and practice noticing what gets your attention and what you usually ignore. All right, we've already read this part, but to paraphrase Jesus, where your attention is, there will your heart be also. If you think about what you paid attention to throughout your day, what did you learn about yourself? What place did love and soulful connection with others have in your day? Would you like to change where you put your attention, time, and concern? These are all important questions for the soul that wants awareness. So, a more formal approach to mindfulness is through meditation with a particular focus on breathing. Sit in a chair with shoulders relaxed or lie on your back. Keep your spine straight. Focus on every aspect of your breathing, the gentle in and out of air. Be with, follow it with body and mind as it travels up and down the body, each in-breath and out-breath for its full duration, as if you're riding the waves of your own breathing. Okay, so we know that meditation is a more formal approach to mindfulness or cultivating mindfulness. Okay, so let's see. You may feel the coolness of the breath as you inhale through your nostrils. Fill your lungs as widely and deeply as is comfortable for you on the intake. You'll feel your belly gently rise and expand. The belly then falls or lowers on the exhale. Make certain you fully exhale before taking in the next breath. A slight pause after the inhale and after the exhale allows you to feel the entire fullness and lightness of each in and out. Feel the warmth of the air through your nostrils as you fully exhale. Feel it and take note. Okay, let me scroll down. Shoot. Let me do this. Okay, there we go. Every time you notice that your mind has wandered away from watching your breath, notice what took away and then gently bring your attention back to your breathing. Wait, what happened? Okay. Gotta just make sure that it aligns with you guys. It's okay and natural for thoughts to arise and distractions carry your attention away to follow them. Simply accept them without judgment, labeling, or interacting with them. Just let them come and go like cars on a street or sunlight patterns on the floor. Now bring your attention back to the breath. Send yourself healing, loving energy through this process. Breathe it all in, love it all out. If your mind wanders away from the breath 100 times, then your job is to simply bring it back to breath every time, no matter what it becomes preoccupied with. Continue this way for several minutes, ultimately working up to 15 minutes per day. Over time, you will become grateful for your mindfulness meditation time. You'll look forward to it. John, let's see, let me scroll down a little bit. Okay, we're right here. John Kabat-Zinn, a mentor of mine, the author, in the mindfulness practice space, is the creator, founder of the mindfulness-based stress reduction, the MBSR program. What's wrong? What's up? Oh, really? What about him? There's something about him, huh? Oh, he helped people with chronic pain. Okay. So John Kabat-Zinn is the creator and founder of the mindfulness-based stress reduction, the MBSR program, which helps people cope with stress, PTSD, anxiety, pain, and illness. This esteemed program is offered at medical centers, hospitals, and health maintenance organizations worldwide. As Kabat-Zinn is fond of saying, you can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. He often uses the example of waves to explain mindfulness. Think of your mind as the surface of a lake or ocean. There are always waves on the water, sometimes big, sometimes small, sometimes almost imperceptible. The water's waves are churned up by the wind, which come and go and vary in direction and intensity, just as do the winds of stress and change in our lives, which stir up waves in our mind. It's possible to find shelter from much of the wind that agitates the mind. Whatever we might do to prevent them, the winds of life and of the mind will blow. Portions of this section were first published in Organic Spa magazine, Embracing Mindfulness, July 1st of 2014. Your mindfulness professor might have worked with him at some point. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. So that's the end of this chapter. I've mentioned beginner's mind yesterday. I mentioned beginner's mind today. I have mentioned beginner's mind in the past, but so tomorrow we'll read chapter 5, New Beginnings with Beginner's Mind. But for now, let's do a full body scan. Let's go ahead and practice that. Let me scroll to find the exercise for it. I think it's this one. I think it is this one. Let me just adjust. Let me adjust because I'm really nitpicky about it. Okay, you know what? I know how to adjust it. I'm gonna go and do that. Made it a little bigger. Okay, there you go. Alright, so we are going to backtrack a little bit to what we learned the other day, which was the full body scan. Is everyone ready to participate? Is there anybody who would like to participate in this body scan with us? Basically, the classic practice to relieve tension in the mind-body physiology is what we're going to be working on. Definitely. Okay, we're going to give this a shot. So, Okay, we're good? Okay, I'll go ahead and just read the introduction as you guys are getting comfortable. It's been estimated that we have 60,000 thoughts a day, 59,000 of them reruns from the day before. That's a lot of goop clogging up our system, wouldn't you say? In Eastern philosophy, they call this the monkey mind. The following is a classic yet simple practice for bringing you back into your body and out of your monkey mind. It's widely used to elicit the relaxation response. We have become very conditioned. We have become such conditioned bundles of reflexes in the mind-body physiology. So we kind of hear a beep and we might react, or we hold the tension somewhere in our body. Okay. All right. Good. So it looks like everyone's down for this. Go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Sit up nice and straight wherever you're at, unless you're standing. If you're seated in your bed, just have your back nice and straight. Roll your shoulders back. Kind of tilt your head back if you can. If you're seated on the ground, right? Again, seated, whether your legs are crossed or with your legs out is fine, either or. You can close your eyes or you can gently blink. Keep your eyes, kind of at a gentle, soft gaze. And start with your breath. We're always going to start with our breath. So go ahead and get into a space mentally and physically where you're noticing your breath. So take a deep breath in, deep breath in. Hold it. And release. Exhale. Very good. We're going to inhale one more time. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And hold it, hold it, hold it. And exhale. Exhale all of that oxygen, all of that. Well, actually, it's not oxygen. It's what, carbon dioxide or something like that. So release. Whatever it is, just release. Okay? And so I'm gonna use this book to guide us, but I'll also be guiding you based on my own body, and so you can follow along with me. We're gonna begin at the crown of our head, which is the top of our head, okay? And we're going to notice our scalp. We're gonna notice our scalp. We're gonna focus on this area, the crown of our head and our general scalp, okay? We're going to focus on this area for several seconds. If you want, you can kind of give your scalp a gentle massage. Just try to touch the top of your head, try to feel that area that you're focusing on. Make sure that you know that, you know where that part of your body is, right? Because some people don't know where their body parts are. Like, they're just like, oh, I didn't know I had like a temple here, on my forehead, or like, oh, I didn't know I had a bump on my head or something, right? So you're becoming more aware of your body. And so sometimes touching the place that you're focusing on can help develop that mind-body connection. So you can touch the top of your head. You can kind of give yourself a little back head massage. Give it a few moments. Notice any tension there. And give yourself permission to let go of any tension that you find anywhere around in your head. Okay? Just let it go, whatever it is. Breathe in several breaths. Continue breathing in. Hold and exhale. Noticing the feeling of your body slowly but surely relaxing, starting with your head, moving down to your neck. Okay? We're also going to move onward to the forehead and the face and the neck. So we're kind of moving down. We're shifting our focus downward. So I'm going to incorporate some tapping, and I'm going to try to introduce this to you guys today. We didn't do it last time, but I want you to see how it feels when you gently, with both hands, tap your eyebrows. Yeah, just gently tap your eyebrows. Tap that area gently with all of your fingers, with your 4 fingers. Just tap that area, tap your forehead, bring some sensation into your mind-body physiology, mind-body connection. Just use your hands to gently tap your forehead, move down to the temples, and finally get to your jawline. Once you're touching your jawline, you can move from tapping to a gentle massage. Notice any tension that you've been holding in your jaw and try to slowly release it through gentle massaging movements, circular. You don't have to go hard, just gently kind of like notice your jaw and massage that area. You can kind of feel behind your ear, feel for any tension behind your ear, behind your head, kind of feel your neck, see if there's any tension there, and just let it go. Okay, just let it go. Remember to breathe in, hold, and breathe out. Very good. Continue tapping your eyebrows and your forehead. You can continue massaging your jaw. Just notice any area in your face, in your head, in your neck that holds any tension currently. And just be aware of that. Allow it to pass. Give it permission to be let go, right? You're trying to let go of any of the stress that you're holding from the day, from the week, from the months, from the years that you've been holding on to, whatever that may be. And just breathe it out. Take a nice inhale, deep breath in, hold it, and exhale. Very good. Very good, very good. So you're breathing several breaths and you're noticing the feeling of your body tissues slowly but surely relaxing. Now we're gonna move on to my favorite part, which is your shoulders. Let your shoulders melt down from your ears and continue to release your jaw, right? Open up your jaw, open it up, right? Just open it up and very good. With your shoulders, you can bring them up to your ears like you're hunching or shrugging, and then gently but slowly drop them down. Bring them back up to your ears, slowly. Don't do any fast, quick motions, just slowly noticing yourself bringing your shoulders to your ears, and then slowly dropping them. If you want, you can combine that with your breathing. So while you inhale, you breathe in and you bring your shoulders up. And as you exhale, you bring your shoulders down. You can do that for a few more times on your own pace. Go at your own pace. Do that once or twice more. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Hold it there. And then slowly and intentionally bring your shoulders down. Very good. When you're ready, you can begin to roll your shoulders back. Feel for the tension anywhere in your upper back, where it could be your shoulder blades meeting when you're rolling your shoulders back. It could be any knots or kinks in your neck, but notice if there's any tension. If there's not, that's okay. There doesn't have to be tension. You're rolling your shoulders back and you're breathing. Very good. Now, roll your shoulders forward, slowly but surely. You're releasing tension in your shoulders. And rotate very slowly. Rotate with intention. Rotate like you know that each rotation is intentional. It's not on autopilot. You're not just doing this to do it. You're doing this because every rotation that you're doing, You are aware of every movement that you are doing, and you're bringing mindfulness in your shoulders. Okay? Roll them back just to kind of shake that out. Very good. Okay. Very good. Stretch it out if you need. Wiggle if you need. It's all good. Double check that your jaw and your neck and your eyebrows are still relaxed and part of the process. And remember to soften. Remember, you're trying to ease into relaxation. So while we're looking for tension, we're also trying to promote relaxation. Okay. So we're going to progressively move our attention from the top of our head down to the tips of our toes, checking in on our body by tightening the body muscle tissues and then releasing any tension. So we're going to start with our arms this time. We're still in our upper body. So I'm going to put the book down. What I want you guys to do is I want you to bring your arms overhead, right? Bring your arms overhead and then gently lower them all the way down to your side. Okay? So hopefully you have space for this. But bring your arms gently, like you're a ballerina. Yes, men can be ballerinas as well. You're going to bring it overhead, and then you're going to gently and slowly and smoothly lower your arms. Okay? You're going to do it once more at your own pace. Do it a couple more times. You're going to bring your arms overhead like a ballerina, graceful, slowly, calmly, gentle movements. And now, once your hands are above your head, you're going to stretch up. Stretch up, 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 up. Nice and slow, like you're reaching for the sun. Okay? Very good. And then you're going to drop your hands, slowly coming down. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay, get that nice stretch in. I'm doing it as well. Feels really good. I'm noticing that I have some tension in my left upper, what was it, biceps, triceps, something like that. For some reason, it's on the left side, which is odd. So if you find any tension anywhere in your body, like I have, kind of massage it. Take your hand, your opposite hand, and kind of give it a nice little rotating massage. And that's what we're going to do along our entire arm. So for example, you can start with your left hand or your right hand, and you're just going to take the other arm or the hand, and you're just going to squeeze. You're just going to squeeze your arm up and down. You're going to make little gentle squeezes, and you're kind of going to scoot your hand down. So just going to kind of squeeze your arms and feel for any tension. And notice any tight spots, any trigger points in your arm or forearm. We did this yesterday with our forearm, but today I'm noticing a little bit of some tension in my bicep or tricep in my left side. So I'm going to extend that and kind of massage that with my right hand, kind of giving it a little bit of attention and bringing awareness to like, maybe it means I'm getting stronger, right? Because I've been trying to use my left hand more. So maybe that's the reason why. So just being more mindful and paying attention to our own bodies. Okay, so that was our upper arm. From the elbow to the wrist, take your time. You can switch, alternate, but alternate kind of massaging gently, right? Gently massaging your forearms. So you can bring your left hand forward or your right hand forward, and then take your other hand and start from your elbow, kind of give it like a little squeeze up, squeeze down, squeeze up, squeeze down, you know, just whatever feels good to you. Maybe you don't want to squeeze your muscles. Maybe you want to just use your thumb and do rotations on various parts of your forearm. I know if you work in front of a desk, trigger points are very common, and to work out those trigger points is very satisfying. Very, very satisfying. If you ever get a chance to go to a massage therapist, you can ask them to focus on your forearms and say, you know, you work in front of a desk and your arm often feels really tight. Can you work on the trigger points? I'm actually pretty fascinated. I had the idea to possibly get like a certificate in just specifically specializing in trigger points, but I didn't do that yet, so been too busy. But yeah, as we continue massaging our forearms and feeling the tension being released from our body and noticing any tension in our body somewhere and giving it the space and time and allowing it to dissolve in our body. Very good. Next, we're going to rotate our wrists. So go ahead and take both of your wrists, and when you're ready, you can rotate them clockwise or counterclockwise in opposite directions, in the same direction, whatever you want to do. Just rotate your wrists. Notice if you have any tension in your wrists or in your forearms, because it's all connected. And make sure that you are rotating them with gentle attention to each rotation. I'm noticing there's some little popping and clicking noises when I rotate, but it does not hurt, so that's good. Remember to take deep breaths, hold and release. Okay, so that's our wrist. And for our hands, we're going to open up our palms and stretch out our hands. Open up our fingers as wide as we can. We're going to open up our hands as wide as we can. And then we're going to clench our fists, make a really tight fist, really, really tight, and then let go and release and open up our hands again. Now we're going to wiggle our fingers. Okay, wiggle our fingers. You can shake your hands if you want. You can shake them from side to side. You can kind of let them dangle. You can do a little dangling from your wrist. But just really relax your fingers. And if you want to, and you can go to each individual finger and kind of like tug on it. Tug on each index. Give it a little bit of a tap here and there. A little bit of a pressing here, pressing there. Notice any tension that's being released from your body and your hands. Do it for both hands so it's balanced and equal. Okay. I'm doing it on my right hand now, with my left hand pressing on each digit. And just noticing, like, okay, am I experiencing any tension in my hands right now? Do I need to stretch my fingers more? Am I holding any tension in my palm? Oh, I've just noticed a little spot here. Just gonna use my thumb to massage it. Gentle circular motions. You can press down a little bit harder if you need, but don't overdo it. No need to overdo it. We're trying to promote relaxation, release of tension in our body. Carving out the space and time to do so is really important, and I think doing so at night is the perfect time. I want to welcome Fed Boy into the stream. Welcome, it's good to see you. Hey Fed. We are currently doing a mind-body physiology, kind of like a body scan right now, and we have started from the top of our head to our crown, down to our shoulders, our neck, shoulders, and now we're at our hands. So it's kind of harder to do the upper torso, but I think the rolling the shoulders back and forward helps with the upper torso, especially the shoulder blades. For the lower, like the hips, what we did yesterday was we kind of leaned our torso to the side, and we just kind of gently evaluated our movements and see if there's any tension in our lower back. You can also gently kind of feel your lower back area, give it a little gentle tap, right? Tapping is also very good. So like continuous taps of the body. I can send you guys a video about continuous taps of the body. Like this one person does. He's pretty aggressive about how he taps his body because he's like really fit, right? So he's got like muscle that he has to like but you know, we can just do it gently. We don't have to like, we're not trying to injure or strain ourselves. But try tapping your thighs with your hands, like tapping them with the tips of your fingers, all 5 or 10 of your fingers. Do a gentle tap to tap into your thighs, because there's not much you can do with your thighs really, besides clenching and release the muscle. Clenching and release the muscle. The book also suggests with your glutes, right, your buttocks or whatever, you clench them really quick and then you release. You clench and then you release, right? You do that a few times just to get out any tension that you might be holding in your pelvic area, right? And then you can move your torso from side to side gently, noticing if your lower back needs any attention, noticing if your pelvic needs any attention, if there's any injuries or any sore areas in your body. To be sure to notice that, be aware of that, understand that, okay, this is probably from working out. I did my glutes the other day, or you know, I was running and sprinting the other day, so my muscles are probably sore. That's probably a more obvious reason for why there might be some strain in your body. Okay. You're still working on your calves. That's good, Takamiya. That's good. Yeah. If you want to like skip ahead because you're like, oh, you know I want to spend more time massaging my calves, then that's perfectly fine. We're almost there. But yeah, go ahead and get a head start, Takamiya, on working on those calves and what we went over yesterday. So we're at our thighs. So the best way to kind of activate the thighs is to do a little bit of tapping. So continue tapping that area as well. And you know, you can also go at your own pace. If you feel like, my thighs are good, I don't need to tap it anymore. But I did notice that, you know, my glutes were kind of sore for some reason. I feel like there's like tension. Because I know when I had something like sciatica, right in the middle of my glutes, it was really painful. It felt like a sharp needle. Like a really big needle was like sticking in my glute. So that was really painful. So if anyone has, I guess since you guys don't have any nerve damage, that's not going to be an issue, but that's just something to consider. If you guys have like sciatica or any sort of like lower back pain, to work around the muscle groups around that area can be helpful. Okay, so you've tapped your thighs. You've got some good tapping done. We're going to extend our legs. We're gonna kind of work from the knee down. And if you're seated in a chair, no problem. You can just extend your legs underneath your desk or whatever, or out. If you're sitting on a bed, you can just, you know, extend your legs forward in front of you. If you're on the ground in yoga mat, same thing. You're going to point your toes to the ceiling. Yep, you're just going to point your toes to the ceiling, and that will stretch your hamstrings and the back of your calf. You should feel a nice gentle tug somewhere in the back of your leg, right? So go ahead and just kind of hold it there for a little bit. And if you need to, if it's too much, you can kind of, you don't have to point so hard, right? You're not trying to overstretch. You're just trying to give it a gentle stretch. And then you can point your toes forward, like shooting your toes like a ballerina forward. Okay. And then alternate going pointing up and pointing forward, pointing up, pointing forward, pointing up, pointing forward. And then at your own pace, when you feel ready, you can rotate your ankles. You can do them in the same direction, clockwise, counterclockwise, it doesn't matter, it's up to you. Go at your own pace, do what feels natural for you. Just rotate your ankles. Remember, we're trying to reduce and release stress in our body, being mindful of where we hold tension in various parts of our bodies, and allowing release, allowing ourselves to say, hey, there's tension in my body, it's okay. We pick it up from our day-to-day, things that we do and interact with, but now is your opportunity to release that. Try to wiggle your toes if you can. Wiggle your toes back and forth, side to side, doesn't matter. Just try to and if you really want to get into it, you can use your hand to kind of touch each toe. You can use your hand to touch each toe, check in, see if each toe is okay, and that's perfectly fine, as I'm doing right now. Okay. And then after all of that, kind of listen to your body. Listen to any place or particular spot in your body that might be calling for more attention. All right, good night, King. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. So, for example, with Takamiya, he needs a little bit more calf focus, like focusing on his calf, right? So that could mean, bringing his leg to his thigh, to his lap, and then just massaging it with his hand or hands, right? Up and down his thigh, or no, up and down his calf that's connected to his thigh, sorry. And then switching and doing it the same thing to the other thigh or calf. Also, yeah, it would be good to kind of massage the thigh as well, Takamiya, because it is attached to your calf, right? So maybe just working around the muscle groups that are, so working around the muscle groups. Doing the toes pointed up and toes pointed forward is also very helpful. So, yeah. And then just notice anywhere in your body that just needs extra attention. Just notice any areas in your body that need extra attention, and just give it that space and time. That's all right. Working on the calves, baby cows, right? Yeah, I got you. But I got you. So take a few breaths in, hold, and exhale, right? And just kind of honor yourself, honor the space that you've given to yourself. Maybe I'm gonna end this with a gentle prayer, so you can put your hands together. Put your hands together, by your heart, and just kind of give a gentle bow. And this bow is gratitude for yourself and for the universe. So you're kind of thanking the universe for thank you for this healthy body, thank you for giving me the space and time to connect with my own body, right? So you're thanking yourself. It's part of the loving compassion towards yourself. And then you're also thanking the universe for aligning things the way they are so that you could be here with us in this way, in this form, right? So yeah, sometimes I end my meditations with a little gesture like that. It's a little kind of it's a little gesture to say thanks and like to honor myself and the universe for giving me this opportunity, for giving me this chance to be here with you guys, right? So you can end it that way. It ties it up really nicely, right? Just give a gentle bow and, add a little bit of grace to your practice. So today I added a few new tips or a few new tricks to the arsenal. The tapping, the little praying, like hands claps together at the end. And yeah, that kind of wraps up and sums up today's. It's more like, it's not a meditation. It can be meditative. You could call it a meditation. It's more of like a body scan, right? The classic practice to relieve tension in the mind-body physiology. I just like to call it a body scan. So, if you feel like there's still a little bit of tension in your body, let it go for now. Say, hey, you know what? I will address it tomorrow, little bits and pieces at a time. If it's still really, really intense, like if you're feeling a really sharp pain, it's probably time to get professional help, probably to see a doctor, and then probably doing some like either physical therapy or massage therapy can help, right? If it's related to like bone structure or nerves, well, bone structure, you probably really want to see a chiropractor, right? Panda is not sus. He's doing a body scan in medbay. We're all doing body scans in medbay, so we're not sus. We're not sus. Very good. How was that experience for you guys today? Was it as good as the previous day? Or was it a little different but still good? For me, it was still pretty good. I still feel lighter. Like I said, doing the shoulder rolls really helps relieve tension in the upper body. Oh, really? It was much better than yesterday? No way. Okay. A lot is down to a you thing. Good, needed to stretch. Okay, very good. Very nice. Just better conditions for you, better focus. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Yeah, for sure. It was easier to focus today. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's really good to end on this because, it's evening time for most of us anyhow, and even if it's not evening time, if you get the chance to do this during the day, even better. Okay, it hurts to rotate your wrist. Okay, maybe you need to strengthen your wrist somehow. So that's something to, it's not supposed to hurt, but okay. It's probably you haven't strengthened your wrists. So just be mindful of that. Just be mindful of that. Okay. So joint problems for anyone else who also experiences a concern for joint problems. There are vitamins and supplements for joint problems as well. So you might want to consider vitamins and supplements or foods that are good for joints. I know ginseng and ginger is good for inflammation, right? Okay. Really? Why is that, Takamiya? Does she have a lot of like aches and pains? Uh-huh. Oh, I see. Wow. Yeah, that does sound very scary. Has he resolved his uh what is it? Joint problems? I'm pretty sure he's like taking supplements of some sort, right? For joint health, working on it? Okay, yeah, for sure. She can't even rotate her left wrist anymore. It's like fused now. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Oh, I think I've heard of that. Fibromyalgia? Myalgia? That sounds kind of familiar. Let me see, have I heard this? Widespread pain and tenderness in the body along with other symptoms. Huh. Muscular skeletal pain. Myalgia. Oh, myalgia. Oh, okay. Fibromyalgia. Got it. No, I was thinking of something else. He might benefit from a chiropractor because it's muscular skeletal. There's a bit of like skeletal, but I would like, I can only speak for myself because I found a really good chiropractor. She was like heaven sent. She was really like empathetic. She explained things very scientifically, very like on a medical level that was very insightful and not condescending at all. Okay, I see. Yeah. So it sounds like you don't have it too bad, but still, yeah. Hi, Lost Rain. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Nice to see you. Welcome. Let's see. What else is there? Wait, what? Oh, you guys all know each other? Really? Another sheep invader? Oh my goodness. What is up with all the sheep bros? All the sheep bros are just like falling into the bookstore. I guess sheep need to read too. Sheep bros need to read too. Or in this case, when you've entered my domain, you become a potato head. I'm just absorbing the flock. That's funny. Welcome, pigeon heads. All the sheep bros are now pigeon heads. Wait, what? You're not a Kiwi? What does that mean? Yeah, what brings you here? Indeed, I'm genuinely curious as well. Let's see. Didn't expect another sheep head to find its way here. Right, sheepy head. Now becoming pigeon bro. Yeah. I don't know. I think this is like the second time Lost Rain has been here. I don't know why I'm like tempted to call you Rainy, but oh, New Zealanders are people that like sheep, and according to Aussie humor, a little bit too much. Oh, and New Zealander people are called Kiwis. Sure. Rain. What's the NY sound? I don't know how to make the RANY sound. Rainy? Okay, I'll call you Rainy. Yes. I like this. Rainy is cute. Rainy is a cute name. But yeah, I've hit the end of my stream. Point where we are concluding our stream, and I'll probably go back and timestamp this so that if you guys want to review the meditation portion, you guys can. No, I won't mistake Rainy for potato. Yeah. Oh, please send the video about tapping. Okay, yeah. Okay, I need to write this down because yesterday I realized I forgot to send the video about that I was talking to you guys about. I didn't know where to post it. So let me, okay, focus video. I remembered that. I just didn't know where to post it. And then tapping video. Tapping video. Okay. Alright, I'm wondering... I wandered in because I was crashing out from getting unlucky in Pocket TCG and getting beaten by Rixie, right? I was trying to send the hearts to try to signal that I wanted you to send it. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, Antley. Well, thank you. Let me pull up our garden. But yeah, okay. Might post it somewhere in the garden if I can just figure out where. But give me a minute. Probably in the learning center. Probably posted in the learning center. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad this is a happy reunion. I'm glad to see you guys are all getting along so well. Yeah, the learning center would make sense. That's where I'm gonna post most of my resources and such. So that makes more sense. Yeah. Okay. Well, everyone, I just want to thank you for a wonderful stream and for being here. We ironed out some logistics, and I'll have to do that. I'm probably gonna spend like 20 minutes to decompress from today's stream, and then get back to work, get a snack, and continue doing the timestamps and whatnot. Yeah. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and for anyone watching this, as a VOD, I hope this is helpful for you guys as well. It's really nice to see you guys and be part of a community that cares and is willing to improve themselves and their health and their well-being. It makes me really happy to hear that. So yeah, have a wonderful rest of your night, guys. Take care, and Otsupo, love you guys lots. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully I won't have as much scuff in the beginning. Thank you so much for your patience with that. If fate allows it, then so we shall welcome it, right? We shall welcome it if that is the case. Alright, let's see. I'm going to get some music going. Don't worry about the scuff. Alright. I'm not too worried about it. It is stressful in the beginning, but we'll get over it. I'll slowly but surely figure everything out. So, alright. For sure. Absolutely right, Rainy. So true. Alright, my friends. Well, thank you for being a scholar, and I'll talk with you guys tomorrow. So take care. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Be well. Have a good rest of your day tomorrow, and let's talk again soon.